Hello and welcome to Thought for Today. Today's rather an elusive concept, isn't it, at the moment? Because each day seems very similar to the day before that and the day before that. So that I even find myself forgetting what day of the week it is. As somebody wrote, I saw, we just should talk about today because that is the very life that we're living. And I think it causes us to, that's part of the struggle that we have at the moment, isn't it? And especially, I suppose, I find myself 3 years into retirement from full-time ministry, and I struggle to work out just what I should be doing with myself, what the meaning of my time is. I feel rather like Michael Gowenda, the former editor of The Age, who at the age of 73 said that this time of the coronavirus has been like an instant transformation for him. And he has come to realize that now, at least in the eyes of society, he is old. It's a bit like sort of instant pudding of some kind. So today, what do I do today? We may find ourselves asking. That is our struggle, and to deal with this repetition, which sucks us in a way. I think of the richness and complexity that we're so used to experiencing in many ways when there are many different choices and options. For it strips us back to what is really important, I suppose, which is a good question. So, what is important, and how am I to be at this time, which seems to be stretching further and further into the future? And for some reason, I found myself thinking of a beautiful paragraph from a novel Middlemarch by George Eliot, written in 1871, about life in provincial England, in village life in the early 1830s. And it's actually a quote that was sent to me by my wife Kate about 10 years ago, and I kept it. And it comes from the end of this very long novel. It's about 1,000 pages long. It's a wonderful book, a great book, and beautifully written, and has many insights that are relevant to life today. And this is the very final paragraph of this book. And she writes it about her heroine Dorothea, about the resolution of her life. And what she writes is, but the effect of her being on those around her was incalculably diffusive. For the growing good of the world is partly dependent on unhistoric acts, and that things are not so ill with you and me as they might have been is half owing to the number who live faithfully a hidden life and rest in uninvited tombs. It speaks, I think, to the value of ordinary, simple things that we're called to do in our lives. And perhaps the stripping back to those things is going to be one of the good things that maybe comes out of this time that we're all suffering through in different ways. And I feel encouraged by her words that things are not so ill with you and me as they might have been, is half owing to the number who live faithfully a hidden life and rest in unvisited tombs. So goodbye till next time, and wishing God's blessing be with you.